Alright, let's get rolling and going. Hopefully that's not that loud. Alright, this time we're going to do it the other way around. I'm going to ask my further questions that I have, just general questions about random stuff. I also took in consideration that he's a younger age, so that also influenced my questions that I have for him. I have 7 juicy questions, and I hope that he answers to the best of his ability and can be as thorough as possible, you know what I mean? And can be as with no, like, I'm not gonna say anything, you know what I mean? That everything is in common courtesy, even though we are on camera or whatever, you know? It's just another day. It's just another freaking day. You ready?
Yeah.
Pop up these questions for you. These are all in order, but it doesn't matter, you know, to me. Not why I'm asking it like this. Alright, ready?
Alright.
Here's your first one. What would you tell yourself if you started high school again?
I would tell myself to give myself a little confidence.
A little confidence. Maybe elaborate a little bit more on that. Like, would you do more things, or what would you do differently? Or what would you tell yourself?
I'll be my own boss.
Be your own boss?
Yeah.
Oh. Said you would be your own boss?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool, we'll come back to that one, right?
Okay.
If today was your last day, what would you want to do differently?
Different?
Yeah, maybe, like, would you want to try to do something you've never done, or would you try to be maybe not necessarily not who you are, but maybe somebody that you want to be like, or you know what I mean, something like that. You're maybe a little bit more confident, you're a little bit more less shy, or whatever the case may be. You know, you try to be more creative, or you try to give a crap less, you know, like that. If today was your last day, what would you want to do differently?
If it was my last day, I'm not sure what I would do differently.
So you're fine with what you're doing every day today, every day. You're doing it like if it was your last day.
No.
So what would you do differently?
I would go for fun a lot.
Try to take care of yourself, maybe?
Yeah.
Take care of yourself, alright? Try to elaborate more like how I just did right now, you know? Have you think a little bit more. Not that I'm appreciating you, just try to, you know what I mean? Elaborate a little more. Number 3, what would you tell someone who was feeling anxious?
To not worry about it too much, because you can always overcome obstacles.
What if this person is literally like right in front of you and they're like freaking out? Would you play a scenario out or something? You don't have to like act it out, but maybe like, oh, I would say this, or oh, hey, inshallah, like, you know, like that.
I would say to take a breather.
To breathe. I always hear that, to breathe. Take like a pause, pretty much what you're saying. What do you tell yourself maybe when you're anxious? That?
No, I say that everything's fine.
That everything will be fine?
Yeah.
What makes you think that everything is going to be fine?
Not everything is going to go all at once.
Not everything what?
Not everything is going to come all at once.
Okay, interesting. Interesting. If you have a girlfriend, should you pay always?
No.
Why not?
I feel like it should be a shared experience.
So it should be like 50-50?
Yeah.
What do you think about foods that pay for everything and their girlfriend treats them like shit.
They're trying too much.
They're trying too much. Do you think that they should get a new girlfriend, or do you think that they should maybe work on themselves and then get a new girlfriend, or really reevaluate their situation because they're not really thinking about it right now?
Right.
So they're sacrificing something, right, for being with this girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It should be like a both way street, right? You guys should meet it halfway. I think so too. I would agree on that one. Something you'd like to learn that possibly scares you. Maybe like an examples.
Yeah.
Maybe learn how to work chainsaw or weld or work on cars or work on electricity, you know, something like that. Or maybe something else, you know, like acting or making videos. What's something you'd like to learn how to do?
I would love to learn how to coach someone.
Coach?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Why?
I feel like not everyone can do things on their own.
You what?
I feel like not everyone can do things on their own.
So why would you want to be, do you think you'd want to feel like a helping hand for somebody else or what?
Yeah.
Like that. Okay. If you could make one thing free for everyone, what would it be?
Water?
Water. Clean, fresh water, right?
Yeah.
For everybody. I like that answer. That is a good answer because I feel like almost every water tastes the same and we have enough water to go around, you know what I mean? I feel like we need to stop being so stingy. Like I feel like, how are you going to tell me we don't have all this technology and we can't clean up some water, you know, to go give it to some people that really need water, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem right. But, yeah. Something you'd like to bring awareness to or people should know about.
I didn't really know from that.
No, I'll come back to it then. This is my last question, okay?
Okay.
How long would you wait for something you really want?
Depends on what I want.
Whatever it is that you really want. How long would you wait for it?
At least a day.
Just a day?
Yeah.
Damn. So after that day is done, you don't want it no more?
And I get a whole day to really think about if I want it.
So after that day, if you don't really want it, you just drop it?
Yeah.
Damn. Maybe I should elaborate more. I'm asking this in the sense of, because I make videos, right? So it's like a wait, but it's a interesting wait, you know what I mean? Because I'm not particularly aspiring to be famous or rich or anything like that, you know. I want to be better off than I was when I was like sad and I didn't do anything and I didn't try, right? So that's why I'm like really patient with this, you know. And like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I don't want to make videos, you know, anymore. But I know that what I'm waiting for, that what I'm aspiring for, like I told you before, is something that I want it to be solid and just for me, right? I feel like that's what I've been doing too. And I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait for that thing, you know, like I think I told you that thing about the theory with the doctor, right? Maybe it takes 10 years, maybe it doesn't take years, take that long, but I just know that I feel better than I did before, you know, that before I started doing any of this stuff, you know. So maybe what is like a dream or maybe like a person or something like that. How long would you wait, you know, for something you really want?
A couple of years at least.
You would give it a couple of years. What if you already have this thing in your life and it's maybe like taking you off track of something, or it's maybe sacrificing your peace or your happiness. You know, it's kind of like clouding you. But it's something that you wanted. You know, like maybe a girlfriend or maybe a friend or something like that, you know. But because of this, it's sacrificing maybe your peace or your time or maybe your mind space? Do you think you'd still wait for it that long?
No.
Like, would you still stay in that thing?
I would drop it to like a week.
So you'd give it a week at least. Interesting. Okay, let's go back to that other question, right? Or do you have anything more to say on that question? No. Something you'd like to bring awareness to or people should know about? Anything at all. Anything at all.
Always jump at the opportunity.
So what?
Always jump at every opportunity that you have.
Always jump at every opportunity you have. That's something that you'd like to people should know about, right?
Yeah.
Jump on that opportunity. That's true. That is very true. Because time goes by very fast. Time waits for nobody. You gotta get it done. You may never see that person again, or you may never get that opportunity again, huh? So you gotta keep that in mind too. Okay, well, I think I don't have any more to ask. Yeah, this was very interesting, you know what I mean? That's it, you know what I mean? That's it. I don't have no questions. Do you have a question? No? Alright, well, that's me asking my brother questions. He's gonna tag his thing in here because he's gonna edit this. I'm gonna have this be his little video thing, you know? So, there's that. Maybe we come up with something else where I do stuff with him because I do like making videos with him. It's very fun. What motherfucking time it is though? What time is it? Afternoon, huh? Good afternoon, good night, good morning, whatever time, what place you're at. Take care of your motherfucking self. Take care of yourself. And that's a motherfucking wrap.